And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream here on the Film Stock channel. Never get sick of saying that. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Wednesday, right? Wednesday. For those who have been here for a while, traditional streams were always on Wednesday. Back in 2020, 2021, I did a stream every single Wednesday, like 9 p.m. Eastern. It's 7 p.m. Eastern here, and I'm here to hang out, answer your questions, just have a fun time. I love doing these YouTube streams, getting to know you guys more, answering as many questions as I can. Before I get into this thing, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to drop the questions. Keep them coming. Super chat's the way to go to guarantee I get to your question, comment, or concern. And please don't spam. It makes it difficult to keep up with the chat. And I'm just trying to answer questions as much as possible here because it just makes it more convenient all around for everyone. So yeah, let's get into this thing. I see we have some people in here. Make sure to hit that like button. It always helps out. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this thing. Do I sound fine? Let's see. Let me check the audio settings. Boom. Hello, hello. Cool. It's working. It is working. But yeah, it's working. It's working. Does anyone know what movie that's from? Bonus points if you get it right. Anyway, I'm going to get into the chat. Jesse, what's going on? That one kid that thinks he's cool. What's going on? Katie, how you doing? Let's see. Scott, what's up? Jordan, how you doing? I am Groot. Yeah, I am Groot dropped today, guys. Have you watched it? If so, what do you think? Let me know in the chat. I have seen all the episodes. I literally watched them right when I woke up. 15 minutes of my time to watch 5 episodes of a show. I can't complain, honestly. Pretty cool, actually, that they did that. I thought it was a sweet little, cute, fun show. So it is what it is, as I like to say. Alex in the house, what's going on? Award season is just around the corner, and what is your most anticipated for the rest of the year? I'm most anticipated for the rest of the year. That's a great question. Really looking forward to Don't Worry, Darling with Harry Styles and Florence Pugh. I'm looking forward to Amsterdam, if we're talking more like award season type movies. Killers of the Flower Moon got delayed, so that would have been my answer, but it's not coming out till next year, I want to say. As far as just general movies, I am very excited for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I think Top Gun Maverick has a better chance of getting nominated for Best Picture and winning just because of the box office powerhouse that it is. And it's more like they just hate superhero movies, it seems, the Academy. So I feel like that has a better chance. By the way, there's 50 of you guys in here, 62 of you guys in here. Make sure to hit that like button. It does help out. And, feel free to share the stream. Feel free to drop as many questions, comments as you have. Super chat's the way to go to guarantee I get your question, comment, or concern. It's also a way to help support the channel. It would mean a lot. But again, it is not required. All right, let's continue onward. Which TV show do I think would be better, House of Dragon or Ring of Power? Really wild to think that we're getting those both within like 2 weeks of each other, and they're such big budget shows. Great question, Alex. But I'm going to have to say, I think they're both going to be really good, but I think based on history, I think I have to lean HBO. I have to lean House of the Dragon. And that's coming from a season 8 hater. I don't like Game of Thrones season 8 that much, but I just have a lot of faith in that show for some reason. I think Rings of Power will be great, but I'm just a little more skeptical for that one. I still think it'll be great though, but I'm going to have to lean House of the Dragon. By the way, 88 of you guys in here. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Hope you're having a great day, a great week, and make sure to hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. I believe. That's always my goal, 100 likes. I believe. Make sure to hit that like button. It does help out. And feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you have not already. We got Spider-Man in the house. I'm repping you right now, Spidey. Ren Sanity, what's good? I watched the Fear Street movies a couple days ago, and they were amazing. I still haven't seen them, but I do have in my itinerary. I'm planning to watch the trilogy with my girlfriend and film reaction videos. Movie reactions take a little longer to edit, but I have some really good ones lined up. It's just a matter of lining up our schedules to be able to film that. We have a super chat. I believe that's from Guy at the Movies. Let me go check it. It is. Have I watched Stranger Things? I don't think I've heard of it. I don't think I'm familiar with that, Joe. I don't think I have heard of that. What a guy. Thank you for that. Yeah, Stranger Things has consumed me since I'd say mid-May when I started really speculating. It's consumed me, and I love it. And I see what you did there. So thank you for the super chat, Joe. Hope all's well. Oh, man, what a guy. Everyone go check out Guy at the Movies. Go subscribe. Follow on all social medias as well. All right, let's see where I was in the chat. I think I'm somewhere around here. Am I excited for Halloween? Honestly, I'm not that excited for Halloween Ends. I didn't like Halloween Kills at all, and it's not actually going to be the end. We all know how this business works. We got Ben Me's reviews in the house. What's good? Hope you've also had a good Wednesday. I've been binging Breaking Bad recently, and I got to ask, what's your favorite season? I'm on season 3 now, and things are heating up. Ooh, you're in for a treat because it only goes up from there, my friend. My favorite season of Breaking Bad is season 5, but season 4 it's neck and neck. It's neck and neck. They both have top 5, top 6 episodes of the show, so it's an elite television show. I personally need to still watch Better Call Saul. I know the finale is next week of that entire show, but yeah, I got to get on Better Call Saul. But Breaking Bad, you're in for a treat. Seriously, seasons 4 and 5 are outstanding television. All of it's great, but 5 is my favorite. It just edges out season 4. And I know people say 5A, 5B. It's all season 5 though, so I'd say season 5 as a whole is my favorite. We got Jason the Legend in the house. Jason, how you doing? Elias, what's up? TH, how you doing? We got Mike Wheeler. We got Hopper. What's going on? I don't have a Bruce Wayne Knight of the Batman for the Funko Pops. Just see that behind you. Yeah, are you talking about these two right here? This one is probably, let's see. Yeah, that one from Pop in a Box. It's like unmasked Bruce. That's like my favorite, the Batman Funko Pop. He's got the eyeshadows when he takes his cowl off. So that's my favorite one. We got Jacob in the house. What's good? Crew, how you doing? I just got kicked out of my own stream. Can you guys hear me? That was the weirdest thing. I'm not even kidding. Let me check the audio settings. It like kicked me out. Let's see. Hello, hello. Cool, you can hear me. I was literally scrolling and it literally went to black. Like the screen cut away. So I apologize for that. Startled me. I literally had a heart attack. I was like, did the stream just die out? No, we're good though. We're good. I apologize. All right, let me scroll back to where I was. That threw me for a loop. I was like, what? Oh, we have a super chat from Cameron. Thank you so much for the super chat. I like the Lucas profile pic a lot. I'm actually filming Return to Hawkins episode 3 after this stream. I can't wait. That's episode 3, season 1, episode 3, Holly Jolly. Can't wait to dive into that. But what's the best couple in Stranger Things? Jopper. Yep, Joyce and Hopper. I'm going to have to say. That's my favorite, and I think that's the best couple in the show. I think they deserve to live happily ever after. Now, will the Duffer Brothers give us that? Probably not. So just prepare for the heartbreak. Also, when it kicked me out, guys, I can't see. It kicked me out, so I personally can't scroll up in the chat to where it was before because I guess there's just a lot of comments in here. So if before 7:04 p.m., I can't see anymore. So I apologize if I missed the super chat or if I missed some of those questions. It just kicked me out. So my bad. I had software issues. You know how it is. Joe, what a guy. Let me go. You're the man. Everyone go check him out. What do I think of Bullet Train? I haven't seen Bullet Train yet. I need to watch it. I know it's in theaters right now. I just have not gotten around to it. I know a lot of people kind of love it. A lot of people say it's like, oh, it's awesome. And a lot of people are like, it kind of sucks. So, I mean, I just haven't got around to it, but I plan to eventually. Same with Elvis. I missed that one in theaters. I think it's on like streaming now almost, or you can like rent it. So I need to check Elvis out. It's consumed my TikTok For You page for some reason. Like an Elvis, a huge group of Elvis fans have taken over my For You page. We have a super chat from Scott. Thank you so much, Scott. Is that the Utes, Utah Utes profile? Hopefully they beat the Gators week 1 in college football. So I'm cheering for you hard. But I'll answer this question. Any theories on who the next Black Panther will be? Probably Shuri. I don't have any, like, there's a theory, maybe a different version of Killmonger will be like resurrected and that could be Black Panther, but I don't think they'll go with that. I think they're going to stick to Shuri probably, but I would like to see M'Baku because I love M'Baku, but hey, either of them would get the job done. And I think it'd be pretty kick-ass. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Scott. Let me scroll back up. Let's see where I was, somewhere around here, as I do a weird accent. Yeah, I haven't seen Bullet Train. Do I think Ant-Man will die in Ant-Man 3? I don't, but I have entertained the idea. I made a video about it. I think it would be really ballsy of them to kill Ant-Man off and really cement Kang as like the big baddie of Phase 5 as we move forward. Here's the thing. Here's a theory. What if they kill Ant-Man, but then they like bring Ant-Man back? Because they're gonna do some quantum. It's called Quantumania. They could kill Ant-Man and they go get another version of Ant-Man. You know, what if something like that happens? That would be crazy. But I doubt they'll kill Ant-Man. He's too lovable and he's Paul Rudd. You don't kill Paul Rudd. You just don't. You just don't do it. Oh man, let's see. I start my junior year in a couple of days. Do you have any tips for me? Sure, yeah. So at least for me, junior year of high school was it's a pretty big year. It's a transition year, a pretty big year of change because like freshman year, you're like getting into the swing of things and you're just starting new essentially. Sophomore year was like difficult school wise for me, like the classes I took, and it was like I was just going through the motions. But junior year, it's like you start to think about your future a little bit more. And the biggest piece of advice I have for you, I guess, junior year of high school, that was 2016 for me, which is weird to say out loud. 2016, I was a junior in high school. Honestly, and it's hard for me it was hard for me at the time to think this way, but who cares what people think about you? Because literally people would always say this in high school, like, "Oh, it doesn't matter, 5 years from now, no one's gonna care." And that's true. That's true. Like, it's almost been 5 years, I think, since I got out of high school in 2023, 5 years since I graduated high school, and, like, I don't remember anything hardly. I remember relationships with friends, but, like, one if you, like, do something embarrassing or, you fail a test or something, like, it's not that big of a deal. So don't feel like you really have the weight of the world on your shoulders at that young age because there's no need to put that much pressure on yourself. That's my advice is just enjoy it. Um, you know, just have fun and make memories with friends. That's like my advice for you. If you want to do something, do it. Like if you want to play a sport or go out for a team and if you have any passions, pursue them. And seriously, if you have any passions, pursue them. Because I wish I started my YouTube channel a long time ago. I always asked my friends, I was like, should I do it? But I was always too nervous about what people would say. And I wish I started it sooner, honestly, because it takes time with anything, breaking into like out of your comfort zone and doing something new, getting comfortable. It takes a while. So just don't stress too hard. Don't put too much pressure on yourself and just kind of enjoy it. Take it one day at a time. That's kind of my advice. Hopefully that was somewhat helpful. Marie says, what did you think of Multiverse of Madness? I don't care for it too much. The last 2 MCU movies have been misses in my book, unfortunately. It was okay. I think it was a missed opportunity bringing in Sam Raimi because his direction was there. It was really cool, but the story was just lacking for me, especially like it felt literally like the movie derailed in the middle act. If you guys have seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but it literally felt like it got derailed. Question from Matt. Keep, watch, burn. Uncharted, Jurassic World, Dominion, Thor, Love and Thunder. Easy. Keeping Uncharted, watching Dominion because at least it gives us the reunion, and I'm burning Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder has wildly regressed for me. I don't particularly care for that movie at all, actually. So it sucks. Like I wanted to love Love and Thunder. It was one of my more anticipated heading into the year. Just didn't do it for me in the end. I see we have a super chat from Jason. Hope all's well with you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. It means a lot. Always love seeing your name here in the chats, Jason. Scrolling to see if I missed any others. Cameron, thank you for the super chat. Again, I dig the Lucas profile pic. It feels very vintage. I dig it. Also, let's see. Eddie! Trevor's not in here, so I did my best Trevor impression. By the way, everyone in here, do me a favor. Go subscribe to Eddie S Films and Stuff. Eddie's been one of the longtime supporters of the channel. He's the man. He's such a good dude. He just started up his channel, and for the longest time, I was like, dude, you got to start a channel. You got to start a channel. Well, he finally did it. So everyone go subscribe to Eddie S Films and Stuff right there. I think you can just click in the chat. If not, someone want to drop the URL, put that, and I'll put that in the comments section. But yeah, everyone go subscribe. Eddie's the man. Have I picked up any blues or steals lately? I haven't, actually. I've been in a bit of a drought, physical media drought. Is it a physical media crisis? Kind of like a midlife crisis. Like I watched, for the first time in a long time yesterday, I watched an entire flick pick video. It was, I don't know why, but I have him added on Snapchat. And so I was looking through like Snapchat stores. It was like John Flickinger. And I was like, oh, and I clicked his link and it was like selling Blu-rays. He sold like 50 of them. And I was like thinking about my Blu-rays. And I was like, I have a lot of movies that I've seen, and a lot of that I've seen pretty much every movie I own. You guys know that's kind of how I roll. But I was thinking about it. I was like, it's kind of this weird thing. I had this weird moment where I looked at the shelf and it was like, that TikTok audio where it's like, oh Lord, and then it's like boom, boom. I had that moment because I was looking, I was like, let's see. I have a whole row of MCU movies, a whole row of Pixar, a whole row of Disney animated. All of those are now on Disney Plus. Also, how many of these movies am I going to watch more than twice again in my life? Because if you do that math, it's pretty much not possible. With all the movies and TV shows that are coming out new that I'm seeing, all the stuff I'm already rewatching. And I thought about it. I was like, how long will I hold on to every single one of these? And it was a weird thing. It was like, that's kind of how I've been thinking about physical media lately. I've been trying to save a little bit more money. But I do, no matter what, I will be getting Top Gun Maverick. That's the one movie. I got the Batman on Steelbook. I am going to get Top Gun Maverick. Like as of right now, that's the only one in the foreseeable future that I'm probably going to buy. So thank you for that super chat, Eddie. Again, everyone go right there. Boop, Eddie S Films and Stuff. Go subscribe. He's the man. I'm telling you guys. I think we have another super chat. Let me go check that. We do. 2 super chats. Cameron says, what are your thoughts on 11 saving Max? Like how? I think that it was a cheap sort of way for the Duffer Brothers to save themselves because they got wet feet. They wanted to kill Max off originally. And then they were like, maybe we should just leave her. And then they were like, oh, we can just do it this way. So it is what it is. It's like anytime a character uses a new ability or power, that they haven't used in the past or before, everyone's gonna be questioning it, you know? So it is what it is. I think they'll explore her ability to do that further in future seasons. So that's kind of my 2 cents. But yeah, I didn't mind it in retrospect. It bothered me a little bit more at first. But yeah, thank you again for the super chat, Karen. It really does mean a lot. Nicely Faithful with the super chat. Thank you so much. Did you ever get into Don Bluth films as a kid? Let me look this up because I don't think I did, but I could be wrong. Let me double check though. Let me just look and see. So Don. Okay, yeah. I actually did watch. I didn't recognize the name, but I did watch the movie Anastasia, and I did watch The Land Before Time. I don't remember the plot that much, but I remember in like preschool age, I was watching The Land Before Time. So yes, I did in a way. I think I might have seen this one called An American Tale. I might have seen parts of it. So I've definitely sort of familiar with that work, I believe. So that kind of answered your question, I think. Thank you for the super chat. And yeah, everyone go subscribe to Eddie right here. Copy that, paste it, go subscribe. It takes 2 seconds. Eddie's the man. Also, if you like Blu-ray content, he's just that guy. Everyone go check him out. For sure. Truly a legend. But I'm going to scroll up and see if I missed some questions here. Let's just scroll and land. Would I recommend a MacBook Air or MacBook Pro for editing? I have a MacBook Pro, and it seems to be doing well for me. I've edited on Adobe Premiere Pro for a class once, and I use iMovie still. I know people like get embarrassed about it, but I don't care. It's the most bare bones software, but I don't really want to do the most with editing right now. Eventually, I'll upgrade to like Final Cut Pro or something, but I still use iMovie, and it gets the job done for me. So I think MacBook Pro is good. I think you could definitely look it up on YouTube for better insight because I've never had a MacBook Air or used it or even really heard about it. But I have a MacBook Pro. Hard question from the Marvel guy. If you could kill one of the Guardians of the Galaxy and save one, who would they be? So basically, one has to live, the other has to die. Well, I would want Rocket to live, and I would probably kill like Mantis or something because I don't care about Mantis. I think she's probably the weakest on the current lineup of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Rise of Gru or Super Pets? I haven't seen Rise of Gru, so I got to go Super Pets. Even though Super Pets was it was all right. Not crazy about it. Happy birthday, Bobby King. Happy birthday to you. And my tone deaf singing. Oh, man. Let's see. Arthur in the house. Arthur, hope all's well with you, man. Have I played Five Nights at Freddy's? And did I see the new movie news for it? I saw that Jason Blum might be developing something. I've never played it. I take that back. I've played it once at like my friends, I think. And like it was super dark and we were younger and it was like, oh, spooky. But I haven't really played it much since then. What do I think of the Bond movies? I really enjoy the Daniel Craig Bond films. Other than that, I haven't explored the Bond filmography too much. I do have the Blu-ray set. I got it for Christmas and I planned to like watch through them all. And then the delays kind of screwed me. I was like, kept putting it off. But yeah, I will eventually dive into that filmography. I think I can't guarantee it, but I've seen some of the Pierce Brosnan, some of the Roger Moore, and like parts and some of the Sean Connery. So I've seen parts of like every Bond movie, I feel. How much have I fully watched? Pretty much just Craig. And like The Man with the Golden Gun for some reason. Just weird random ones, honestly. Let's see. By the way, if you guys are new, make sure that like button helps out quite a bit. Let's get to 100 likes. I have no clue how many we're at, but keep hitting that like button. It really does help out. It means a lot. Also, feel free to send in super chat. I will guarantee I get to your question, comment, or concern. It's also a way to help support the channel. It would mean a lot, but again, it is not at all required. And feel free to keep asking those questions because I'm enjoying hanging out. Let's see. Okay. Am I ever going to play Fall Guys again? Hell yeah. I'm playing Fall Guys again soon. Very soon. I had a lot of fun. I played on my Twitch, by the way. It's linked down below. You guys can go follow me on Twitch. It's at Filmstock. I've been doing more streams over there pretty much nightly. I'm trying to do weeknight streams. And then like one weeknight stream here on YouTube and then a weekend stream on YouTube. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But yes, I'm doing Twitch streams. You can follow me there at Filmstock. It's been a blast. Fall Guys is addicting. It is the game where you can just be having a blast 1 second and then be infuriated the next. So that's kind of like, it reminds you of Mario Kart, you know, like you're having fun and then you get real pissed off. That's kind of what it is. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. And follow me on Twitch at Filmstock. Mando or Book of Boba Fett? Mando, and I don't even have to really think about it. The Mandalorian's the best Disney Plus show to date. and I don't know if it will ever get topped. It's created its own universe, which all the other Disney Plus shows have failed to do. Let's see. Scrolling through the chat here. Any movie suggestions for me? What are you in the mood for? It depends on what you're in the mood for. Sports-wise, we got sports right around the corner. Here's my sports recommendations. For football, American football. Remember the Titans is a must. Miracle, the hockey movie, those are two of my favorite sports movies. Or Moneyball, that's a great baseball movie. So there's 3 for you right there. Favorite Martin Scorsese movie? I got to go The Departed. I really love The Departed. That's going to be my answer right now, probably. Keep Watch Burn, Stranger Things 4, 3, and 1. I'm gonna keep season 4 because it's just content doesn't get like that anymore. Media like that, it's just I loved it. I'm gonna watch season 3, I guess, and burn season 1, even though it sucks to say that out loud because I love season 1. It just something had to go, unfortunately. So it's the way that it is. What do I think of the Disney Plus price raise? I figured this was coming, Dakota. Like I figured after a while they would. I think isn't their model like start out kind of cheap at first and then raise it, and I knew it was coming eventually. So I think it's like $10.99 for the base one, but then there's $7.99 for like the ad supported one. I want to say it's inevitable in streaming wars. You know, companies like that are just gonna take money here and there. So it was inevitable. That's kind of my thought process with it. It's like I still have to have Disney Plus, so it doesn't matter what That's just the name of the game. So same thing with Netflix. Like I got to have Netflix, but they'll keep bumping it up every chance they get. What's my favorite Star Wars movie? Charlie asks. Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope, the original. I would die on that hill. Let's see. I wish I knew. All right. Scrolling through the chat. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh, there's a super chat. We have a super chat. Was there ever a film that hit too close to home you either had to walk out or turn off, or a film that is great, it's just a hard watch? Yeah, so I haven't had one where it hits so close to home that I had to walk out or turn off, but a movie that is great that I find really, really hard to watch is Schindler's List. Like, I think it's one of the most well-made films of all time. I watched it for the first time in 2019, I want to say. And I don't know if I'll ever watch it again. It was so good. Like from a filmmaking standpoint, I think it might be Steven Spielberg's greatest directorial effort. But it made me feel so dirty and I was disturbed by it, frankly. It's a disturbing movie, but it's one that needs to be seen by everybody at least once because of how important it is. So I would say Schindler's List is a movie that I know is damn great, but it is a very hard watch. I can't think of any others in that category. That's always the one that comes to mind when I'm asked that type of question. But I have to go Schindler's List for sure. But thank you for the super chat, Nicely Faithful. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, that's the movie for sure that it is a tough watch. It's very, very difficult subject matter. But let's see, where was I? Favorite character in The Office from Riley. By the way, love the profile picture of Bully Maguire. I'm gonna have to say it's got to be favorite Office character. Tough. It's tough. I'm not gonna say Michael Scott just because that's like kind of basic. He's like funny as hell, obviously. I think Dwight is by far the funniest character, but I also am a pretty big Jim guy too. So I'll probably say Jim or Dwight because Dwight is hilarious. So funny. Like literally, like I laugh out loud multiple times watching an episode because of Dwight. Let's see. By the way, make sure to hit that like button if you guys are here. It helps out quite a bit. Hit that like button. Let's see how many likes we're at. I always like to play this game during the streams. The like game. Let's see how many likes we're at. Let's see. We have 80 likes. Can we get to 100 likes? Make sure to hit that like button, guys. It would help out quite a bit. Where is I Am Groot in your MCU show ranking? I'm actually not including it in the show ranking because it's in total less than any singular episode runtime-wise of the other MCU Disney Plus shows, so it feels more like a series of shorts. I won't be ranking it in like the shows or anything, but I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Was just fun. It was cute escapism into the Guardians of the Galaxy world. That's kind of how I feel on I Am Groot, which, by the way, all episodes are streaming now, so you guys can check that out. I actually don't hate Stranger Things Season 2. I think that's a common misconception with me because I have it ranked at the bottom. People assume that I hate it. I love Stranger Things season 2. I think every season of the show is phenomenal. Genuinely, I think season 2 is the weakest of the 4 because I had to pick one. So let's just look at season 2 and see why it stands out to me, like why it makes it worse. You can't throw away the episode 7 that exists, and that's kind of why it's de facto the worst, because I enjoy season 1 the most. I've seen it the most, or excuse me, I enjoy season 1 a lot. I've seen it the most. Season 3 is a banger. All right, it's in like the summertime. Season 4 is new. It's epic as hell. Season 2 is just my least favorite. I love episode 8, 9. I love every episode of that except episode 7. So it's kind of where I stand. Who's my favorite character in Star Wars? From Liam. It's Han or Obi-Wan. Those are my two, like, but I love Mando. Mando, like, honestly, after really thinking about it, like, the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, has crawled up my overall ranking. Like, I think he's in contention for that top spot. Like, and it's crazy because he's not from a movie. He's just straight up a TV character, but I love the Mandalorian, and I love that show. I cannot wait. I think February we get the new season. I can't wait. It's going to be epic as hell. All right. Looking through the chat here. Top 3 superheroes. I'll go Batman. I'll go Spider-Man. I like Iron Man, so I'll go Iron Man. Those are my 3. I like the Punisher too. I kind of have all these posters behind me. I like the Punisher. I'll go with Punisher, Batman, Spider-Man. Those are my answers. Let's see. What's a classic movie most people love that you don't like? Good question, Jacob. I'm going to say, there's always those movies, right? I don't love, these are obscure. Not really obscure, but they're just movies I don't talk about much, or that some of you may or may not have seen. I don't know. Like, they're pretty popular, but I don't really care for this movie called, what's it called again? It's called, there's 2. One of them is Doctor Strangelove, a Kubrick movie that I just didn't click with, which a lot of people love, and a lot of people were like, "What? How'd you not like it?" That's one of them. Another one is, what's it called? Damn it! It's a Coppola movie. It's the same year as Godfather 2. I want to say was the first Godfather. It's gonna bother me. Gene Hackman. It's not the French Connection. I don't know why. It's the. Let me just look it up. Let me look up Gene Hackman. I'm gonna get this. I know this is random. A lot of you probably don't care, but it's gonna bother me until I find out. So let me scroll. It came out in the 70s. It is The Conversation. The Conversation. Didn't dig it. So those are 2 movies that are really loved, classic wise, that I just didn't dig. So there you go. Have you ever watched Fear Street? I have not, but I mentioned this earlier. I am going to be watching the trilogy soon and doing reactions to each of those movies. Have I seen Tron and Tron Legacy? This year is the 40th anniversary of the original Tron. I've seen Tron Legacy, but I haven't seen the original Tron. It's been a long time since I've seen Tron Legacy. I rented it from like Redbox or On Demand like years ago, over a decade ago now. So I barely remember the movie. Maybe I'll rewatch and watch Tron for the first time, because I think they might be doing another one, but I don't know if that's still is that still happening. I'm honestly not sure. Connor says, "Did you see Umbrella Academy season 3?" I haven't seen any seasons of Umbrella Academy. I know a lot of people always ask, but I haven't seen it. It's on that TV watch list, I guess. Incredibly excited for The Mandalorian season 3. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be incredible. I really believe that. Let's see. We have a super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ennui. What was your favorite movie from your childhood? My favorite movie from my childhood, besides Star Wars, because I literally would watch the movies, pause the movies, and then kind of play with my toys, reenacting the lightsaber duels. I loved The Lion King. Literally, I had the DVD and Lion King 1.5. Those were 2 of my favorites growing up. Another one, I'm looking at the shelf to try and see Disney-wise. I mean, The Jungle Book was a big one. I loved the original Jungle Book for sure. Those are 2. Another movie that I watched a lot is, besides the Pirates movies and National Treasure, Sahara, a Matthew McConaughey movie that is kind of slept on. It's pretty solid. You guys should check it out if you haven't seen it. Matthew McConaughey, what's the other guy? Steve Zahn, and I think Penelope Cruz is in it. It's a pretty solid movie. I think it got bad critical score and it kind of failed at the box office, but I enjoyed it, and pretty much anything McConaughey's in that I've seen, I enjoy. Another one would be U-571, like a submarine movie with Matthew McConaughey. That's one that I liked for sure. Extra. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Let's see. By the way, guys, hit that like button if you're in here. It helps out quite a bit. I think we might be close to 100 likes, so that'd be cool. Feel free to keep sending in super chats to guarantee I get to your question, comment, or concern. It's also a way to help support the channel. And I'm going to keep answering the questions because I'm having fun. Water break. We're 30 minutes in. That means water break. Where'd I get the Hellfire Club shirt? I got it the week before Volume 1 dropped at Hot Topic when they had everything in stock. So I think they've been sold out for a while now. I know that's been an issue, everyone trying to get those shirts and that merch. So I think that there's probably websites now, but I got mine from Hot Topic way back in May. Crazy how time flies. Like, it's August, people. Wild. What's the scariest movie you've ever seen? It's hard to answer this question because I don't watch like hardcore horror movies. I guess I would have to say like a movie that freaked me out the most. It's the Final Destination movies, but I'm not like scared of them. It's the concept of like one small decision changing the outcome of your life. That's what scares me the most. So the Final Destination movies are the ones that probably tripped me out the most, for sure. The Final Destination movies. And if you've seen them, you might understand why. It's not the actual things that happen. It's the psychology of it that really gets to me. Do I consider the animated Marvel shows part of the MCU or not? So I think it is part of the MCU technically, but I don't think it's like in the main time. Like, it's weird. Like, What If is technically canon, I want to say, but it's just they have their own separate branch in a way. That's kind of the way I look at it. It's like, yeah, it's MCU, but it's not like the main MCU timeline in a way. That's kind of how I view it, especially with the news about the Spider-Man one. What's my favorite Stranger Things song from Scott? My favorite song in Stranger Things is probably like it's probably Separate Ways by Journey. My favorite original piece of music from Stranger Things is definitely Kids, the track that plays like when they're in the first episode when they're riding their bikes before everything goes to hell, essentially. So those are my answers, kind of obscure, but yeah. Handman Gaming, hello there. Do I think Mike will sacrifice himself in season 5? I do not. He could, but I don't see that happening, honestly. What's your opinion on the new Funko Pop wave for Stranger Things 2? I dig it. I can't wait to get Argyle and the Surfer Boy Pizza van. I hope to get the 2-pack of Nancy and Robin when they go visit Victor Creel. And I plan to get them all, to be honest with you, because me and Cam trying to collect all the Stranger Things pops. But those are the notable ones to me. Those are the ones that stood out the most to me. Jacob says, have you seen Shutter Island, one of my favorite DiCaprio films? I have not seen Shutter Island, but unfortunately, I've been spoiled for Shutter Island. Damn you, Watch Mojo. It's my fault for clicking on a Watch Mojo video when I was like 13 or 14 years old, and I watched a bunch of like spoiler endings for some reason, like an idiot, just depriving myself of just great movie endings. But I'll watch it eventually. It's just never been high on my priority list because I kind of know the big reveal. So it's always been a bummer, unfortunately, but I do like DiCaprio quite a bit. What's your favorite Nickelodeon show? Drake and Josh takes the crown, all-time best and all-time favorite Nickelodeon show, animated or otherwise. Drake and Josh is in a league of its own, in my opinion. What a I don't like to use the word, but what a peak television show. Drake and Josh is on its own playing field. If you guys haven't seen it, you got to check it out. Such a funny show. Still makes me laugh to this day when I watch episodes, which is not a lot, but when I do watch them, it gets me. It's great. Let's see. Rocket or Groot from Flying Jello? I'm going to lean Rocket just because I think Rocket's my favorite Guardian overall. I like that sarcastic type of character. His interactions with like Tony Stark and Endgame are funny. And of course, he's just always the sarcastic dude. I love Rocket. He's probably my favorite. He's such a lovable character, and I do think he's going to bite the dust in Guardians 3, unfortunately, which I have a video about that sort of dropping tomorrow here on YouTube Shorts. I already posted it on TikTok, but coming soon. You might not like who's ranked number 1 on that list. That's all I'm saying. Thoughts on Donnie Darko? Mind-bending movie. Great performance from Jake Gyllenhaal. Watched it 2 times in a row. One time I watched the regular cut, and then the next night I watched the director's cut. I haven't seen it since like 2019, but I really liked it. It is one of those movies that's like you have to do like research after and like really break it down, and there's multiple meanings to it. But I liked it for some reason. Excuse me. I liked it because I knew that's what it was going to be before I watched it, if that makes sense. It wasn't marketed as something else. Kind of talking about Nope right now, by the way, because I realized that I used that. My critique of Nope is what I like about Donnie Darko, right? But Nope, I have a whole video on. I don't want to get into it now, but you guys can check it out. Have I seen Cobra Kai? I have not. But I put up a poll saying, would you guys want to see me react to every Cobra Kai episode? Because I know season 5 is coming out in September. I would not be able to do reactions in time to catch up fully, but I still, could film them all and then kind of post them throughout the rest of the year and then ultimately react to the new season. But would you guys want to see that? Let me know in the chat. I have thought about it seriously, starting up Cobra Kai. The only thing I need to do is rewatch the Karate Kid trilogy beforehand because it's been a while. I know the first one pretty well, but I don't know the second or third that well. I know the second one fairly well. I remember it because I've seen it fully. The third one I don't think I've seen. I think I've only seen parts of Karate Kid Part 3. So 2 I thought was fine though. I thought 1 was far and away the best though, for sure. That's a classic movie right there. Let's see. That kind of answers. I see a lot of people have asked about Cobra Kai. That one question kind of took care of that whole thing, I guess. How old was I when I first watched Star Wars? I think I was 4, maybe even 3. Like, it's one of the first movies I remember watching was Star Wars. So it was a long time ago. A long time ago. I was in like early 2000s when I first watched it, probably. So yeah, like 2002, I was watching Star Wars for the first time. If I was 3 or 4. So yeah. All right, let's check it out. Do I like Scream? Yeah, Scream is one of my favorite horror movies ever. Dig it. The whole franchise is fun, even though I think at 5 I wasn't the craziest about, but I do enjoy it quite a bit. Manuel says, my brother and I watched your Fall Guys Twitch stream yesterday, and it was really funny. Great stream. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast playing Fall Guys, the ups and downs, the highs and lows of that game. Thank you for the support over there on Twitch, and it was a really fun time. I'll be doing Fall Guys again soon, so stay tuned for the community tab and on Instagram. Shout out Manuel and your brother. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the support. Let's see. What state do I live in? Georgia, where the Stranger Things filming locations are, actually. That's why I can always go to them, because they're not too far. I'm actually going to one soon, revisiting some, going to some new ones soon for part 3 of the vlog series, so stay tuned for that. What's your favorite Scarlett Johansson movie? I'll stay away from the MCU just because that feels cheating almost. I'll say The Prestige. She's in The Prestige, and that's probably my favorite from her, where she was like a supporting character in that movie. Jennifer's in the house. What's up, Jennifer? Hope all's well. I saw your video about Elvis. I saw it on my thing. I need to watch it, but I haven't seen Elvis, and I was talking about that earlier. I still haven't seen Elvis either. It's been all over my For You page on TikTok, but I got to watch Elvis. Let's see. The first Insidious freaked me out. Yeah, Insidious is one. So when I was growing up, I didn't really. Kicked me out again. I'm back now, but it literally kicked me out again. I can't make this stuff up. It keeps doing this thing. It keeps kicking me out for some reason. So apologies. Hopefully everyone can hear me. But I was answering a question. Insidious. So my friends used to tell me, I used to not watch horror movies, but my friends would describe them in detail to me. So that kind of traumatized me as it was. So there it is. That's my trauma with horror movies. Insidious, Sinister, The Conjuring. People told me graphic descriptions of the plot, which spooked me. So I can't lie, it spooked me. But when it booted me out, I lost some of the questions in the chat, so I can't see some of them. So if I missed a super chat or a question, I apologize. But it's basically got a new top of the screen where the chat was. So that's kind of where I'm going off of from here. Keep, watch, burn, Moon Knight, Loki, and Hawkeye. I'm going to keep Hawkeye because I love that. I don't care about the criticisms of it. A lot of people have invalid criticisms to me, but everyone is allowed to have their own opinion. But people like shit on the last episode because of the way Kingpin was portrayed, as if that was the entire show. That just never made sense to me. But Hawkeye's my favorite. My second favorite of those is Loki, so I'm going to watch that. I'm going to burn Moon Knight. Moon Knight's overrated. Moon Knight is a little overrated. Handman Gaming. I started a YouTube channel. Do you have any tips? Let me take a sip of water. Tip number 1 to be hydrate. Hydration is the key to success in anything, I think. But all jokes aside, have a niche. Have something like, I assume gaming, Handman Gaming. So if you like gaming, have a lot of like whatever your favorite game is, you can definitely focus on that. But like branch out into other games as well. Post videos that you're passionate about and you have fun making them. And definitely don't just what's the word I'm looking for? Don't just leave yourself to YouTube. Like you can explore other social media as well with Handman Gaming, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. You can use all of it. and then kind of build that as opposed to just working on a YouTube channel. That's my piece of advice, is to focus on all of your social medias as well as YouTube. That's my advice, and just have fun with it, and don't get too caught up on what people say. Like if someone leaves a negative comment, like I think a lot of people dwell on that, and it can be easy too because people can be supportive, and then you get a negative comment or something, and it's definitely sticks in your mind for a little bit. But at the end of the day, on any social media, TikTok, Instagram, or this YouTube, like 900, I would say 100% of the people would not say something mean to your actual face, and they're just saying it to try and get attention or something. So just brush that negativity off if people have it, and just do your thing and have fun with it. Passionate. There's a quote from La La Land. I think my friend Trevor says it. I say it. Like I think Emma Stone says it to Ryan Gosling, I want to say, when he's like hesitant about opening his jazz club. People love what other people are passionate about. So if you're passionate about gaming and you love it, go for it. That's my advice. Thank you for hanging out in the chat, by the way. Hello, Isaac. How you doing? Steve or Jonathan? Steve. What's my favorite TV show? Stranger Things. Have I seen I Am Groot? I have. I have a review up on the channel. You guys can check it out. I also have a ranking of the shorts, the 5 shorts on the channel as well. Lucas or Will? Lucas. All right, let's see. I got to scroll through the chat here. I have the shirt. Nice. Nice. I got it from Universal Studios. Was it Islands of Adventure, the gift shop for the Amazing the Spider-Man ride? So that's kind of what I have with it. Max talks movies. Max the GOAT. What's up, Max? Just finished watching all of Fincher's films. What is the most underrated and overrated Fincher film? The most underrated Fincher film has to be Panic Room to me. I think Panic Room is a really solid thriller. It's contained. I love those one location type stories. Jodie Foster is great in it. Jared Leto, a guy that I don't like that much, kills it in that movie. It's very intense. So Panic Room's his most underrated. His most overrated movie, to me, is probably, let me think about this. I don't know if, I think I'd have to say Mank. Mank is overrated because it got nominated for all his Oscars and a lot of people loved it. Mank's a snooze fest. If you have trouble falling asleep at night, Mank is the literal cure to that. Jennifer says there's specific horror movies you've always wanted to see. That's a good one. I would say, yeah, Misery. Misery with Kathy Bates is one that I was supposed to watch multiple times. Like every year October rolls around, I'm like, I'm going to watch Misery, and I just don't. So Misery, that's one that I got to get around to. Let's see. All right, let's keep on looking. Top 3 foods from Andrew. Steak, like, love it. Love it. Pizza, because it has so much variety. And then I would probably say, like, I'm a sucker for pizza and steak. But other than that, I'm going to go like a dessert food. I love ice cream. Love it. Like ice cream, oh my gosh. Ice cream is phenomenal. There's so many different flavors that I love and you can just enjoy. So just caught up on Better Call Saul. Do you think you'll ever watch the show? Absolutely, Max. I plan to watch it sooner rather than later. My parents have been watching it through for the first time, and I could count. So if I'm counting you on this list, Max, I'm going to go out. I'm not going to say their names, but you, and then I'm going to go through the other people. Him. Like 10 plus people have told me to watch Better Call Saul. I love Breaking Bad. I love El Camino. I would love Better Call Saul. It's just it's the concept of hitting play on the first episode. For whatever reason, I haven't done it. So that's on me fully. I've muted a bunch of words. I don't want to get spoiled for like the ending of it, but yeah, I gotta get on Better Call Saul. It's literally on me. I gotta start it. I don't know why I haven't for some reason. It's my bad. Let's see. Skipping ahead in the chat here a little bit. I need to see Elvis. I need to. I know I do. I'm going to get on it soon. Hopefully it comes to HBO Max sometime. Thank you for the support, CJ and Jordan. It means a lot. Apologies again for getting booted out of my own stream. It's done that twice now. Weird as hell. It just like goes to black for some reason. It kicks me out. So let's see. I'm scrolling through here, making sure I'm all caught up. Okay, cool. Yeah. So make sure to hit the like button if you guys are in here. Let's see. Did we hit 100 likes yet? Let's do it. I believe we are at 125 likes. If you're here on the replay, hit the like button. Let's hit 200. I'm feeling it. Let's hit 200 likes. Let's do it. By the way, feel free to send a super chat to guarantee I get to your question, comment, or concern. And let's continue on with the chat. Let's do it. All right, where was I? Scrolling. Here I was. Do I think season 5 Max will be flayed like Billy was? I don't. I think they have greater plans for Max, but they're writing it right now, so who's to say? Who's to say? All right. Looking through the chat here. I have not seen The Summer I Turned Pretty. I've heard it's not bad, though. I've heard it's actually pretty decent, but I have not seen it. Yeah, Vecna was kicking me out, guys. Vecna was in here. I don't know if you guys could see. There was a clock behind me when I was gone. No, I'm just playing. Have I seen rumors of Sadie Sink and Thunderbolts? I have not, but sign me up. I would love to have Sadie Sink in the MCU. Any like Stranger Things cast, put them in the MCU. They're all great, and they deserve more big roles like that. I think Joe Keery as Human Torch would be elite. Elite. All right, let's see. Looking through the chat. What is your favorite Russo brothers movie besides Infinity War? So I won't say MCU. I'd probably say The Gray Man, but I thought Cherry was slept on. Cherry was a pretty decent movie. Odell edits. Keep Watch Burn, The Dark Knight, Endgame, and Titanic. All right, well, I'm going to burn Titanic respectfully. Sorry, Jason. I know if you're in here, Jason. I like Titanic, but just compared to those two, I can't, So I'd have to keep Endgame, and I'd watch The Dark Knight. That's my answer to that one for sure. What's the last movie I saw in cinemas? I think it was DC League of Super Pets, which was that was in July. That was July 28th, I want to say. The next movie I plan to see in theaters, I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. Like, I think August is a really slow month for new releases, so I don't know. Maybe Don't Worry, Darling, all the way in September, which is crazy to say out loud, but that might be the next one. We'll see, though. Only time will tell, right? Absolutely, Handman Gaming. Have fun with it. That's my biggest piece of advice. Joaquin or Ledger? I'm going to go Ledger, but it's close. Joaquin's up there. We got a super chat from Jason the Legend Carr. What a guy. Shout out at Meters Reviews, at Jason Cruz, at Jacob, at Alex. All legends. I agree wholeheartedly. They're all legends. Just go subscribe to Meters Reviews, Ben. Jason's the man. Alex is the man. Jacob, absolutely. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support you show. And Jason, thank you so much for the super chat and your constant support. Genuinely cannot thank you enough, man. Hopefully we can have another one of those lives with you, and that was a blast. And again, Jason, GOAT. Absolute GOAT. Favorite color? Red. Pineapple on pizza. Try before you deny, but I'm not crazy about it. Favorite Al Pacino performances? I love him, obviously, in The Godfather, but I will say his most, not slept on, but I think one of his best is Dog Day Afternoon. What a great movie. And what a great performance from him. He's going kind of crazy in that movie. It's a really intense movie. The heist vibes are really awesome. Movie reviewers, what's your favorite X-Men film? X-Men Days of Future Past. X-Men First Class is close. I'm not going to count Logan as one of them just because I feel like that's wrong. This is stuff. Looking through the chat, eh? Looking through the chat. Eddie and Dustin or Max and Lucas? Eddie and Dustin. Eddie and Dustin they're like the top two. They're a top two duo in the entire show, I would have to say. Steve and Dustin being number one for me. They're both up there, though. Top 3 favorite Stranger Things Funko Pops. Eddie. Hopper with flamethrower, even though he should have with a sword. And Steve with the bat. Those are sick. All right, let's see. Looking through the chat here. Worst Disney Plus show that I've seen. The argument can be made. I've only seen Star Wars and Marvel ones, I want to say. So it's not Mando. Kenobi's not the worst. The argument could be made for What If. The argument could be made for What If. That's what I'll say. I don't hate What If, but I think it's probably the worst that I've seen. Unfortunately. Favorite amusement park? So I've been to Disneyland, so that's California Adventure and Disneyland. I've been to the 4 Disney parks in Disney World. I've been to the 2 ones in Universal. I've been to this one called Kings Island. I've been to this one called Wild Adventures in Valdosta, Georgia. I would probably have to say my favorite amusement park it's either Magic Kingdom or Epcot right now, or Hollywood Studios. Those are my 3, but I love Universal. Islands of Adventure in particular. But I love Universal Studios. I don't know. It's tough. One of those. Kind of just gave you all the ones I've been to. So apologies. Since you're starting Cobra Kai, remember the name Hawk. Will do. do it. What do you feel about She-Hulk coming out? I'm excited. I mean, it seems to be interesting. I think that they've definitely they've embraced the whole like cameo culture, it seems, and they're very self-aware of that on social media. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really ready. I think that episode 1 should be a solid start. I think they released a clip that will probably be from episode 1, and it's only short. It's 30-minute episodes. I plan to do reactions to all of them, so I'll have like instead of watch parties or reviews, just reactions to them. So stay tuned for that. That should be coming next Thursday. I'll have my reaction to episode 1 up. She-Hulk dropping on Thursdays. I'm a fan, honestly. Dustin or Eddie? Dustin. I like Dustin better than Eddie, but I love them both. They're awesome characters, of course. Keep Watch Burn, Batman, the Batman, the Suicide Squad, and the Snyder Cut. Burn the Snyder Cut, easy choice. I'm keeping the Batman. I'm watching the Suicide Squad. I really like the Batman and the Suicide Squad. They are probably some of my favorite like DC movies in recent years. We got another Keep Watch Burn from Riley. No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder. Keep No Way Home, watch Multiverse, Burn, Love and Thunder. Easy. Who do I like more, Vecna or Demogorgon? Vecna. Vecna is the best Stranger Things villains by far. Plus, Vecna is sort of controlling the Demogorgon. So that is a cool little thing right there. With Joe Curie joining Fargo on FX, will you catch up on the show now? I legit might too. I was thinking that. I was like, should I legit watch Fargo just to see Joe Curie in season 5? And I'm like, I probably will. I mean, it depends when season 5 Fargo comes out, because I have a lot of other TV shows that I prioritize, notably Better Call Saul. But yes, I have considered that. I have legitimately considered that. Oh man. Again, thank you so much, Jason, for that super chat. You're just a legend, man. And everyone, and go check out everyone here that has the YouTube channel in this little description, this little chat box. Thoughts on Logan? Masterfully made movie that I need to revisit. I've only seen it 2 or 3 times in my life, and I haven't seen it since like 2018. So it's been a few years since I've seen it now, and it's about time for a rewatch. I feel it in my blood. I'm feeling pretty good about rewatching it pretty soon. We got another super chat. Let me go scroll down and find it. From Alden, thank you so much for the super chat. It means a lot. Erica versus Angela with Hopper as a ref. Who will win? Erica dominates. Angela is all bark, no bite. Angela got hit in the face with a roller skate and was out of commission. I'd have to say Erica takes that fight. Erica's a badass. You can't spell America without Erica. Give me Erica easily over Angela. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Dustin or Steve? I go Steve, but it's very, 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 very close. Justin says, hey, Chris, keep watch burn. Spider-Man 2, The Dark Knight Rises, Captain America Civil War. This is a nice little variety. I haven't really got these movies together before. My answer to this is going to be I have to keep Civil War. I'm going to watch The Dark Knight Rises and burn Spider-Man 2, even though I love all 3 of those movies. Something had to be burnt. So sorry, Spider-Man 2. Sorry, Doc Ock. My apologies. Eddie or Mike? Eddie with ease. Mike is a bum right now. I have seen the Karate Kid part 1 and 2, parts of part 3. Never saw, I think it's called The Next Karate Kid or something with like, I think it has, I don't know the character's name, but there's a girl lead character, I want to say. And then I've seen the one with Jaden Smith. So I've seen most of them, but I haven't seen all of them. Let's see. Favorite DC animated movie? The Dark Knight Returns. That is sick. Part 1 and 2. Honestly, like dope. Like really dope. That's probably the best portrayal of like Batman vs Superman I've seen. I've never done the Hulk ride though. I've been to Universal like 2 or 3 times, twice in my life, I want to say. I've never done the Hulk ride, unfortunately. The line was always long, and I was just doing other things like Harry Potter and different things like that. So I just never did the Hulk ride, but I will one day do it. Am I hyped for Daredevil board again? Absolutely. I think it's my most anticipated. It's my most anticipated TV show that Marvel's putting out in the foreseeable future, without question. I'm very excited for it because it's 18 episodes. They're probably going to go TVMA, and maybe we'll get John Bernthal back as Punisher. That would be clutch. That would be clutch as hell, actually. By the way, if you guys are going to make sure to hit that like button, hit that like button. It helps out. Like. Feel free to send in super chat to help support the channel. It means a lot. It really does mean the world, actually. And feel free to keep dropping your questions. Keep them coming. Do you like musicals? If so, what are your faves? It's funny you mention this. Plugging this. Top 10 favorite movie musicals video coming in the next week. I have my list ready to go on my notes. I won't spoil the list right now, but I will say West Side Story is on the list. That's all I'll say. I just met a girl named Maria. Thoughts on Costco? Everybody know that Costco keeps the cost low. That was a rap from this. Anyone remember like Super Hot Fire? That was one of the raps that someone had against him. But I don't really go. I have Sam's Club if I go to a like wholesale type of place. So I haven't been. By the way, yeah, go follow Starcourt Food Court on Twitter. Check them out. Great Twitter page. Starcourt Food Court. Feel free to drop that link, Jacob, if you want to. Feel free to drop that link and I'll put the comment up on screen. All right. Opinions on Stancy supremacy over Jancy if I had to pick one of them. E.G. Alex, keep watch burn the Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine, or Logan. Keep Logan, watch the Wolverine, burn X-Men Origins. That's my 2 cents on that. Mike or Jonathan, I go Mike. I think I give Mike the edge, but I don't know. Jonathan in season 2 is solid, so I might go Jonathan. Jonathan has his moments in season 3 as well. Opinions on Enzo, I really like Enzo. CJ, I like Enzo. I think that he is played by an actor who's in Game of Thrones, fun fact. But yeah, I'd say Enzo's a great character. We probably won't see him again. Yuri as well, probably both in Russia, but I don't think there's a need to see them again. Red says, keep watch burn No Way Home into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man 2. I'm going to keep No Way Home. I'm going to watch Spider-Verse and burn Spider-Man 2. You don't have to watch the next Karate Kid for Cobra Kai, just the trilogy. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. But I might do a whole ranking of the movies just because why not? You should do reaction to particular Better Call. You should react to certain episodes of BCS. I'm going to just call it BCS. You're not wrong. I probably should do that. I could react to the whole thing, but I also want to be able to binge it. And I can't really binge if I'm filming a video while doing it. It just makes the whole process a little bit longer with editing and stuff like that. So maybe I'll just stockpile and, or maybe I'll just do finales or like I'll look up, the IMDb star ratings and the ones that have the highest ratings. I'll do reactions to that or something like that. But definitely could make some Better Call Saul Breaking Bad content. I love Breaking Bad. I know the show very well. Like I could do tier lists and a ton of things for Breaking Bad. So I probably will do that when the time is right, though. Like when the time is right, I'll just do it because there's always going to be a Breaking Bad fandom. It's not a show that's going anywhere. Like it's over. It's been over for a while. Better Call Saul is going to end, but I could do content on it, a lot of videos, and also I'm going to do the same thing with Middle Earth and some Game of Thrones content. Like these are fandoms that are always around, so it's not like I'm waiting for something new to come out to update a ranking. I can just do it whenever. Do I like Hagrid's ride? Hagrid's ride is one of my favorite rides ever. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure is a blast. I've ridden it 10 times. I'm not kidding. 10 times. I've been to Universal twice, 2 days each time. I ride it 5 times each day. Not kidding. I rode it 3 and 2, 3 and 2. Sorry. So that's 5 per trip. 3 and 2, 3 and 2. So 10 times. Love that ride. It is incredible. You literally feel like you're a freaking wizard. You're riding on the motorbike, and then you go backwards. There's it's insane. It's so well. It's immersive. The queue or the line in the ride is great too. Love it. Can't get enough of it actually. West Side Story 2021 greater than OG. I've kind of come around on the new one a lot. Like I used to I love the OG still, but I didn't love the new one when I first saw it. But then I've listened to that soundtrack a bit and rewatched some things, and I'm like, maybe the OG is better. I don't know. Steven Spielberg's direction is something else. It's tough though. It's a tough call. Let's see. Favorite Disney food. I love a Disney churro. I love a Mickey pretzel. If we're just going like snacks, I love a Mickey bar. It's basically vanilla ice cream with a chocolate shell. It looks like Mickey. Love it. When am I going to start Cobra Kai? Hopefully by the end of the month. Hopefully by the end of the month, I start Cobra Kai. Keep, watch, burn, Bo Rap, West Side Story, Top Gun Maverick. Keep Top Gun Maverick, watch West Side Story, burn Bo Rap. That's my answer, I want to say. Here's the page. Me and my friend run it. We post Stranger Things. Yep, there it is. Go check it out. Everyone, if you like Stranger Things, go follow this account on Twitter right now. Link right here. I'll leave it up for like 10 seconds. If you like Stranger Things, if you want to vote in polls, if you want to get news updates, you want to talk Stranger Things, follow this account on Twitter. Starcourt Food Court right here. Boom. Do it. 66 view in here. Everyone go follow. Go do it. Do it. There you have it. Starcourt Food Court. Let's see. I make edits. Which character should I make an edit of next? Could be any character, doesn't matter what they're from. Let me think. You should do an edit of. I'm gonna give you a good one. Let me legit think about this for a second. You should do an edit of John Bernthal as the Punisher. That would be cool. The Punisher. All right, let's see. Which am I more hyped for, Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars? Right now, I got to go Kang Dynasty because I'm more excited for Jonathan Majors in the role. Secret Wars is a tall task, and I'm just more excited to see Kang probably win. Like, that's going to be like the Infinity War, right? And I like Infinity War more than Endgame, so that's kind of where my answer is right now. Harry Potter or Star Wars? Star Wars, but I love both quite a bit. Hello, Letitia. Hopefully I said that right. Hello. What do I think of Frozen 2? I do not like Frozen 2. Actually, don't like it at all. I saw it on my birthday for some reason. In the fall of, was it 2019? And I was falling asleep in the theater. So, yeah, Frozen 2. Frozen 1, solid. Simply Cinema, what's going on? How you doing, Josh? Hope all's well with you. Can you guys see me now? My Wi-Fi freaked out. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Let me see. I think you guys can hear me. Let me check the chat. Let me go down. Let me know if you guys can see me or hear me, if I'm lagging or anything. It cut out on me. My Wi-Fi pooped out on me. So let me see. I'll wait for the chat to update real quick. Should work. I'm good. Cool. All good. Awesome. All right. Where was I? Oh, somewhere around here. There I am. My answer's got to be Thor and Loki. But I like Gamora and Nebula quite a bit too. Favorite Star Wars trilogy? The original trilogy by far. Bo Burnham's rap. First thing I thought of when he said Bo rap. Fair enough. Yeah, Bo Burnham, what a guy. I still listen to his music religiously in my car. Keep, watch, burn, Eternal, Shang-Chi, Black Widow. Keep, Shang-Chi, watch, Black Widow, burn, Eternals. Keep, watch, burn, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, or Indiana Jones. So I'm going to say that's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Keep, Raiders, watch Back to the Future, and burn Jurassic, I guess. But I don't know. That I think I've answered that before. I've switched Raiders and Back to the Future. That's literally goes to show how I can be in a different mood with those two movies every day. Cobra Kai is worth it. Less violent than Stranger Things, but it has its own powerful moments. Yeah. Everyone always recommends Cobra Kai. I'm going to get on it very soon. Relatively soon, I will start it. Hey, Chris, really enjoyed this summer year. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. I haven't seen Elvis yet, but yeah, it's exciting. It was a great summer movie season for sure. And thank you so much for these kind words, Jacob. Glad to have you here as a moderator. And everyone, again, go follow Starcourt Food Court on Twitter. Favorite gas station snack? Muddy Buddies, which is like Chex Mix, but it's like this powder and it's like peanut butter and kind of chocolate. And then combos, cheddar cheese, pretzels. Those are so good. So good. Dear Evan Hansen has a great soundtrack. I really do enjoy it. I think the movie gets a bad rap. I don't think it's the worst movie of all time. A lot of people were really dogging on it, but I think that it's actually a pretty solid movie. By the way, keep hitting that like button if you guys are in here. It helps out quite a bit. Feel free to send in a super chat to guarantee I get your question, comment, or concern. I'm trying to get to as many as I can, but if you send in a super chat, it's a way to help support the channel. It would mean a lot, and it will guarantee that I get to answer your question. So thank you. Thank you guys for being here. 59 of you in here right now. 60 of you in here, actually. Like button. I appreciate you guys hanging out here on a Wednesday. Love growing this community, and just this is like my favorite thing to do on YouTube. Truth be told, I love the live stream game. I like Twitch too, though. Maybe more than YouTube when it comes to live streams. Who knows? You guys follow me on Twitch. But yeah, I enjoy doing these streams. It's just so much fun. Just hanging out once, twice a week, just talking to everybody. It's great times. Great vibes. Marvel or DC? I go Marvel. Right now in my life, I go Marvel. Frozen or Tangled? Tangled, and I don't even really have to think about that one. Tangled all day over Frozen. Who's your least favorite character in Stranger Things, and what do you like more, Marvel or Stranger Things? I'll answer the first question because the second one's too hard. I'd say my least favorite character in all of Stranger Things is probably Angela. Hate her guts. But no, I think I lean Stranger Things right now, but I've obviously consumed more Marvel content in my life probably, but Stranger Things I would keep that over like a lot of Marvel projects if that makes sense. It's about to storm here. Has it been raining in Georgia? It's been raining in Georgia damn near every day, like thunderstorms, violent thunderstorms, to the point where like the sky is pretty much black. It's cracking thunder and lightning, and it'll downpour. It's been doing that like every single day at this point. So it's just been that way. That's summer for you, though. Summer in the region that I live in. Most overrated movie on IMDb's top 250. I'd have to look at a list of that, but I would probably say that's a good one, Max, because there's a lot of movies there to think of. In the top 10, I don't know if any are overrated. Um, I would probably argue, nah, not that one. That's tough. That is tough. I'm struggling to think of a good answer here. I would say maybe that Doctor Strange movie I was talking about, but yeah, that's a terrible answer. I don't even know if it's in the top 250. Um, I don't know. That's tough, Max. I don't know if a lot of modern things should be on the top 250, but that was a bad answer. I apologize, Max. How about I go to the top 10? I'll go to the top 10 right now, and I'll tell you one from the top 10. I feel bad. Let me scroll. My Wi-Fi is being whack right now. We're gonna find this though. We're gonna find this. We gotta go to the top 250. All right, IMDb top 250. I'm gonna say the most overrated movie that I come across, and I'll just let you know out loud in the chat. Looking through the chat right now, trying to find an overrated. Oh, Terminator 2: Judgment Day. There you go. T2, overrated movie, but I don't hate it. Just overrated. Welcome in, Eddie. Rock on. All right, let's see. Favorite video game, probably the Uncharted games, which I can't wait to replay one day when I get a PlayStation again. Spider-Man, PS4. Same thing. Don't have a PlayStation anymore, but I've played that one to 100%. Fallen Order, NCAA football. Those are my answers. 14 specifically, NCAA football 14. Cannot wait for the return of NCAA football. I almost just X'd out again. Something happened. I hit the mouse pad and like it almost kicked me out of the stream for a third time. That would have been a record. Booted out of my own stream 3 times. That would have been something. Glad it didn't happen. All right, let's see. Welcome in, L with Egos. How you doing? Keep Watch Burn, the prequel trilogy. Keep Revenge of the Sith, watch Phantom, Burn Clones. Thoughts on Henry Cavill possibly being Mr. Fantastic? I'd love to see Henry Cavill in the MCU because I think he's a phenomenal actor. I think there's a lot of roles for him. It's clear that DC and Warner Bros. Just have moved on at this point, unfortunately. So he deserves a headlining superhero role. It's pretty obvious. He deserves it. Now, as that, I'm not sure, but as something else, maybe. Happy Hump Day. I could never forget those Geico commercials. Those are honestly like unforgettable, like iconic. Let's see. Yeah, I have a Fall Guys highlight that Jacob made. Shout out Jacob again. I'm going to post it soon, I think, somewhere. I haven't decided where I'm going to post it. I'll clip it and clip some of it up and post it somewhere or post it here on YouTube. But a promotion of my Fall Guys stream is coming soon. And Jacob did a great job with it. It's a rather funny compilation video. So shout out Jacob yet again. My Twitch is Filmstocked. You guys can check it out. Link down below in the bio. You can click the link and follow. Also, I do have Stranger Things and Filmstocked merch if you guys want to check that out. It's linked down below. Use code STRANGER in all caps for 20% off. You can do a Stranger Things Filmstocked font, Filmstock designs in general, Stranger Things fonts, Team Stancy, Team Jancy, Always the Babysitter, Justice Fred. You can get all these designs for different shirts, sweatshirts, all that down below. Use code STRANGER, all caps for 20% off. And if you send me a picture on DM or something of you wearing the merch, you'll be featured in a YouTube video. Let's see. Hello, Nesto. How you doing? When you get a free minute, can you do a review of Unhinged? Absolutely. Yeah, I'll get that video done on Patreon probably, Jason. I need to watch the movie still. My apologies. I know that you sent it out to me. I have to get on that. So I'll write that down right now, actually. Let me get my notepad. I have a pen right here. Unhinged review. Coming soon, Jason. Probably by the end of the month, hopefully. All right, let's see. Yeah, that doesn't need to be in the top 100. That's insane that that's in the top 100, actually. Good night, movie reviewers. Hope you have a great night. Do I watch sports? I religiously watch college football. I watch NFL football, like pretty solid, but not like hardcore. And then I sort of follow basketball, but not really. That's it. Like football is the one sport that I pretty much watch full on. I think a lot of people are going to tune into She-Hulk just to see cameos, so disappointment might be inevitable with that show. But I still think a good bit of people are going to show up for it just because it's Marvel and it's She-Hulk. It's exciting. So, favorite Harry Potter movie, Prisoner of Azkaban for sure. Favorite season of Stranger Things, season 4. Keep, watch, burn, Alien, Predator, Jaws. I'm going to keep Jaws. I'm going to watch Alien. I'm going to burn Predator. I like Alien and Predator a lot, but I like Alien a bit more. I actually really enjoy it. I've only seen Alien Predator once in my life. I've seen Jaws like countless times. Well, thank you so much, Mad Dog. It means a lot. Dope profile picture. I see you with the fish. Thank you so much for the support. Halloween Ends or Black Adam for best movie in October? Black Adam will probably beat it out. It's not hard to beat a Halloween movie in 2018. The Halloween movies, they stink lately, in my opinion. Do I like Wes Anderson movies? I'm all right on Wes Anderson. Grand Budapest, by far my favorite that I've seen. Keep, watch, burn movies I love that you dislike. Last Jedi, Origins, and Guardians 2. I'm going to keep Guardians 2. I'm going to watch The Last Jedi and burn Origins. Yeah, I know. Crazy. Welcome into the stream. Glad to have you here. Favorite 007 movie, Casino Royale and Skyfall are kind of neck and neck for that right now. Deadpool or Wolverine? I like the Deadpool movie more than the Wolverine movie, but I'd take Wolverine over Deadpool as a character probably. Let's see. Looking through the chat. Iron Man over Cap. Iron Man over Cap any day of the week for me, personally. Which is better? Squid Game or Stranger Things? I think Stranger Things. Oh, which season 1 is better? Stranger Things. Squid Game is great, but it fell off near the end. It really did. Like, I liked Squid Game a lot until the very end. Then I was like, really? That's how you're going to end it? It was kind of a bummer, but it's still a really solid show through and through. Most shocked moment while in a movie theater? Probably twice, and they're both in the. I'll just go MCU moments because it's easier that way. In Homecoming, when my arm has like a weird knot right here. In Homecoming, when Peter opens the door and it's Vulture as Liz's dad, that was like, oh my god. And another one is when Tony got stabbed by Thanos in Infinity War, but didn't die. That's one for sure. My arm is like weird right now. Probably because I've been holding it in such a weird position. We got Rocky Raccoon in the house. What's going on? Welcome in. Let's see. Favorite pop? That's tough. I always say this one Mark 1 Iron Man, but I really like some of the Stranger Things ones that Cam has at her place. And I have actually a stack of them right here that I got some and I'm going to put them up here behind me. So college football rankings released Monday. Yeah, college football is right around the corner, guys. AP poll doesn't mean a damn thing really. But you know, it'll still be cool. I think Alabama will be number 1. I think Ohio State will probably be 2. Georgia maybe 3. Other than that, I don't really know. Notre Dame 4 maybe. Yeah, there's my college football rant for the day. They're definitely going to want Notre Dame, Ohio State to be a top 5 matchup. So Georgia should be in the top 5, though. I think they will be for sure. Reigning national champs are usually in the top 5, but Alabama will be number 1. Pretty confident in that. All right. Probably answer a few more and then wrap it up. I have to go film Return to Hawkins actually with my friend. So we're doing that soon for episode 3. Infinity War or Endgame? I go Infinity War a little bit over Endgame. Favorite Stranger Things season 4. Keep, watch, burn The Matrix, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Top Gun Maverick. I'm gonna burn The Matrix actually because that's just my answer. Keep keep Catching Fire probably, or keep Maverick and then watch Hunger Games 2. Hunger Games 2 is fire. Like the name, it's Catching Fire because the movie catches fire. Is there a Funko Pop grill you want? Yes, I want the Indiana Jones Comic-Con exclusive, or yeah, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive pop. It's a regular size pop like that, but it's of him holding the whip and the idol, and I also want the one of him holding the stone and the machete from Temple of Doom. I also want the Punisher with Daredevil's helmet. Mando Season 3 all day. If I had to pick one to watch right now, Mando Season 3 over Loki Season 2 any day of the week. Any day of the week. By the way, guys, if you're in here, I'll probably take 2 or 3 more questions. Make sure to hit that like button. It does help out quite a bit. Feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you've not already. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. And also, if you want to get any last-minute questions or comments answered and guarantee that I get to it, Super Chat is the way to go. It's also a way to help support the channel, but your question and comment will be prioritized. Jack says, would you prefer Giancarlo Esposito as Professor X or Dr. Doom? I think I lean Dr. Doom just because I know he plays the villain role so well. He's done it multiple times, from The Boys to The Mandalorian to Breaking Bad. So I lean villainous role, but it would be cool to see him as like Magneto almost. That would be sick, but it wouldn't really make sense to cast him as Magneto just because I feel like he would be a better Professor X of the two, maybe. It's hard to say. I don't know. I'm so conflicted. But I would love to see him as Dr. Doom in a villainous role. Favorite holiday? I like Christmas Day a lot. Nothing really beats it, in my opinion. Keep, Watch, Burn, Punisher, Daredevil, Mando. Whew. That's tough. I'm going to have to say, keep the Punisher, watch. Nah, I know that in my TV ranking, I think I didn't put Mando on the list, but I think I would probably keep it because it gives me, I don't know. That's so hard. I'm going to keep them all. I'm going to cheat and keep them all, Jason. I'm sorry to hurt you, to cheat the question, but I'm keeping them all. Giancarlo has such a presence on screen. He really deserves to be in a lot of big roles, a lot of villainous roles, but also I've never really seen him in a heroic role, so I'd like to see that. Harry Potter, Fantastic Beast. Harry Potter with ease. Fantastic Beast, I just kind of disown. That's just kind of the way I roll with it. I don't really like that Fantastic Beast movies that much at all. But we'll end it with one more question here, so I'll wait for a few more to come in, and I'll pick one out of the bunch. Water's a good thing, by the way. Let's see. Looking through the chat here. I have seen Uncharted. I enjoyed it. It's on Netflix now, so you can watch it there if you have Netflix. I'll end with this piece of advice for Gibson H Reviews. Is there any advice you would give to someone who likes to review movies on YouTube? Yes, I do that. My advice would be to not, or to just like be authentic, I think, really and truly. Like, if you don't like a movie, say that. If you like a movie, say you like it, like, don't feel pressured to like fall in line with what a lot of people are saying about a movie, just because you might be worried about backlash. Oh, you're stupid, you don't understand this movie. But like, if you have like your reasoning as to why you don't like something, just express that, and at the end of the day, you can't be mad, and people can't be mad at you for having your opinion. So that's kind of my 2 cents. And like, have your voice, be you in the movie reviews, and just don't try and like replicate someone else's movie reviews. Just you'll find your style naturally. Like, don't try and force it. You'll just find your style naturally, and it'll work. And that's my 2 cents, is just like, be yourself, and be honest with yourself, I think, is the biggest thing in a movie review. It can take, if you feel a lot of pressure to review a big movie that has a lot of hype, but you just have to be honest at the end of the day, I feel. So that's my advice. But I think that's going to wrap it up here for this stream, this Wednesday night Q&A hangout. Thank you guys so much if you were here on the replay, or if you were here in the live chat, if you asked any questions, if you hit the like button, if you sent in a super chat. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. I always have a blast doing these things and growing the community. I'll end with a few announcements. I am doing a lot more live streams on my Twitch, which is @Filmstock. You can follow it, link down below. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow and play some more Fall Guys, because I had an absolute blast doing that. But the streams are a lot like this, but they're even more laid back than this, because we just get to play a video game, and I just get to kind of talk with the chat. So I'd love to have you guys come join the Twitch community. You can check it out, link down below, Filmstocked. I'll announce when I go live on the YouTube community tab, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, all that stuff. So you can follow me on all my social medias. Just stay tuned for when I'm going live next. Again, those are linked in the description down below. Also, I still have a merch sale going on. Use code STRANGER, all caps, for 20% off. You can get Stranger Things merch, film stocked merch, and like some cool designs. Use code STRANGER, all caps, for 20% off, linked down below. And if you send me a picture of you wearing the merch, it'll be featured in a YouTube video. Also, feel free to join the Patreon community. That is linked down below as well. It's a way to help support the channel. It would mean a lot. And stay tuned for more content coming soon. August is a little bit of a slower month for new releases, but I'm going to try to pre-film some stuff. I actually have a family trip coming up over the weekend, so I'm going to have to be pre-filming some stuff, but I won't be able to go live until about, I'd say, Wednesday or Tuesday night of next week. But I think I'm going to try and get a live in probably Thursday, maybe Friday of this week on either Twitch or YouTube. But that pretty much does it for the announcements. Follow me on all my social medias. If you were here on the replay, thank you so much. Leave a comment, if you were here on the replay. Hope everyone has a great night. Have a great rest of your week. And I'm going to go film Return to Hawkins with my great friend Trevor right now. Return to Hawkins coming Friday, Season 1, Episode 3, Holly Jolly. Hell of an episode. It's going to be a great one to talk about. But that's going to do it for the stream. Everyone have a great night. And until next time, see you guys later.